Hey everybody, welcome back. You know, on this program, we enjoy to talk about good works, about folks who are in the business of helping others, and there are so very many ways in which to do that, to give to the charity of your choice. Some are, of course, always revolving around terrible, terrible diseases like cancer, health concerns, etc. But sometimes raising money for others is for a good cause that is just good and good stuff. I know you motorcycle riders out there love your thing, and I'm excited to talk with a fellow who is doing good on behalf of the Sturgis Motorcycle Museum and Hall of Fame. And we're going to have an event taking place right here in Park City to raise some funds for this particular facility that has outgrown its space. They need more. They need a big one. In Sturgis, you need a big motorcycle museum. There's no doubt about that. Jason Wilson is here, and he's going to tell us all about Ride at the River Horse. How are you, brother?
Hey.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
You bet, you bet. Let's do a quick shout out to Johnny K, who put us together.
Jonathan Carfer, yeah, he hooked us up. That was really nice of him.
What a guy.
He's a good friend.
He is a good dude.
Yep. He did not tell me, however, that I was supposed to have a double-breasted on. Sorry, I didn't keep up with that. You know what I mean?
Everybody's a comedian.
Just got the 2-button, you know, but those double-breasted don't really look that good on big boys like me.
I don't know. I'm not sure they're looking all that good on me, but I'm trying it out. I'm doing what I can. How you doing, man?
I'm good. You know what? Life is good. It's treating us good.
Right?
Yep.
It really is. You're absolutely right. And it's nice to hear you say that. It's like, hey, how you doing? We all got stuff, but it's in the attitude.
In the end, life is good.
Good
you know,
you,
especially
man.
like you said, spring's coming in.
Right.
You know, time to
ride.
Everybody to pull out those 2 wheels. Hopefully, everybody already has their bikes already, you know, up and running. They've already done their maintenance on it.
Spring cleaning, got the everything dialed.
Everybody's all right. Of course, I got my buddies that are hardcore riders that are going to ride dead of winter too, but it's not for everybody. Right.
That's true. That's a special breed.
Yep.
So before we go any further, we got to find out what you ride.
So Harley Davidson. It's an 08 Road King.
Road King.
Yep. Just black, just standard black. If anybody knows me, actually my friends that are probably watching this are like, what is he doing in a blue shirt?
Really?
Because I'm in, black shirts all the time.
Right.
Yep. So, you know, all my buddies that are watching this, yes, I dressed up for this event, even combed my hair. So.
I was going to say, not a bandana or anything. Like, come on, man.
Right? It's Park City, man.
That's true. We're kind of fancy up here.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So.
Talk a little bit about the museum and talk about your involvement with it from all the way out here in Utah.
Okay, so what really happened, Terry, was my buddy Myrick Robbins, he got the job as the executive director, the curator of the Sturgis Motorcycle Museum and Hall of Fame last year. He calls me up and says, hey Jace, you know what, I'd like to get some bands out here, you know, and get a little bit more attention to the museum. And I'm like, well, I can hook you up with bands from here to Timbuktu. Sure. So long story short, now we've started fundraising, and that's all geared towards raising funds for the museum, you know. And the museum itself, it's a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And
which means your contributions are deductible.
Correct. So like when you buy tickets to this event we're about to talk about, it is tax deductible, you know. So yeah, you're getting a dinner and music and still getting a tax write-off. I think that's a win-win-win. But so the museum itself, the thing that sets it apart from other motorcycle museums, you already hit on it when you opened, was that it's the only museum that's not wholly owned or supported by one sole donor or one sole organization. It's supported by the memberships of it, and it's supported by sponsorships and donations from the general public. But that adds to what its purpose is, and that's to honor the rider, all riders.
That's cool.
Not just not one specific person, not one specific brand. You know, there's bikes in that museum from, of course, Harley Davidson, Honda, BMW, I mean everything, and all ages of bikes.
I have to imagine there's some old Indians and some Nortons in there too.
Yep,
that
absolutely.
Are insane.
Absolutely.
That's really cool.
And really it's outgrowing its space fast. So it sits in the old post office of Sturgis, South Dakota. And they filled both levels of that post office, and they have no more room. And he has donors lined up ready to put their motorcycles in there, and we just don't have the room.
Right.
So,
and that is some of the most challenging problems to have, because you want to get your hands on those cool machines and see them and present them in a great way.
Yep, that's exactly it. So what we're doing here in Park City is the River Horse on Main has been so gracious as to let us do a fundraiser there, to let us have a dinner there. We're going to have some music playing. I really have to put a thanks out to Chelsea Darville. She's a really good friend there. Her brother-in-law, the owner, Seth Adams, really got to thank them and their whole team.
They're great people.
They really are.
Seth is a good guy.
Yeah, they're good friends of mine, and they've been so gracious to let us be there. And they're taking really good care of us too.
Yeah.
So, you know, so it's, you know, I really feel blessed that they're letting us do
That's
that.
really cool.
So, and yeah, and it just goes towards, you know, raising funds for the museum, but we're just letting everybody come up and have a nice dinner at the River Horse. If you've ever eaten there, you know how nice it is.
I sure have.
So
I sure have. They do a great job. Their kitchen really kills it, and of course, since Seth has had the place just in the last few years, he's done such a great job, and the kitchen is absolutely killing it.
Yeah,
it's very cool. And we got to mention that the homie Preston Creed is going to be playing from Yeagertown. Love that guy. He's not only a fantastic musician, but one of those people, you meet him, and he was here within the last 6 months or so, and that was actually the first time we had, you know, we had wanted to get him on the show for some time, and of course he's a busy guy, but man, oh man, really cool cat to hang around.
Yeah, they're
really
getting busier too.
Yeagertown.
I knew Preston when he was still doing solo gigs, you know, working as a nurse and stuff, and watching him join up with Yeagertown, and now they've opened for Lady Antebellum, they've played with Big and Rich, and for him and his guitarist Scott Dixon to come up and play here for us, again, I feel so blessed. I mean, Preston's a good friend of mine, but still, that he was able to carve out that time.
Well, and it's true.
Schedule,
I mean, musicians, especially accomplished guys like that, get asked a lot to do things for charity, and of course Preston is a wonderful guy, but it's really good that you got some of his time, that he's not doing something else, that he's able to come and join you guys, so that's really cool.
So the event's called Ride at the River Horse. You know, you can look that up. We're on Facebook. You can just go to the SturgisMuseum.com.
SturgisMuseum.com, easy enough.
Just like it sounds, And it'll say Ride at the River Horse right there. Purchase your tickets there. We only have a limited number of seats, but, you know, we'll fit in everybody we can, if we can. So, and what else do you want to know? I mean, about the museum.
Let's review date and time, just because
May 16th, next Tuesday, 7 o'clock.
Excellent.
Yeah, we'll be there till 10:30, but, you know, we expect not really to, you know, for the seats to fill up at 7:30.
Sure, sure. Well, and motorcyclists like Park City, they make it up to the No Name and spots like that, so certainly won't be anything unusual to see a big crew roll up on two wheels to the River Horse.
Yeah, we hope to line your Main Street right there with some.
Well, and I think the timing is really good, because we are still a little bit in the shoulder season, mud season, whatever you want to call it, which is a great time to, even as corny as to say, to be able to get a parking spot on Main Street, which if you ride your sweet bike up to Park City to have dinner and listen to those guys play, you want to park that dog on Main Street, right?
Absolutely.
China Bridge, not going to work.
Gotcha.
Very cool. Well, it's great that you do this. That, you know, I know it takes time, and there are lots of little thankless tasks that go along with planning these kinds of events. So good on you for putting up with all that stuff.
It's motorcycles and music. There's no thankless task about that.
Good for you. Good for you. That's awesome.
You know, and we hope to bring, you know, it's not just the museum. I really want to point that out. We're not at liberty to say yet, but we're bringing along a couple of other charities as well.
I see.
Because we're firm believers in, we bring our ship to the shore, we can bring other ships to the shore with us.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And so these, you know, everything we're doing is going to benefit quite a few different things. So
that's very cool.
Yeah, I mean, Myrick is a huge believer in giving back, and so am I. So it makes for a good partnership.
Good for you, man. Hey, guess what?
What's that?
You just killed it on TV.
What, really?
Yeah.
For my first
time
on
Look at your
TV.
smile.
First
Look
time.
at your smile.
First
That's
time.
proof positive right there.
It's all
right
because of
on,
you,
man. Absolutely. It's great to see you. Thank you for coming. And we'll be keeping an eye out for all the cool rides next Tuesday. So Ride at the River Horse on Facebook and SturgisMuseum.com for information about the museum, the background, the history, all that kind of thing.
Yeah, buy tickets to the River Horse there. There are other events we're doing throughout the year. We're doing one actually at Legends Vintage Motorcycles down in Springville on June 10th.
Great.
June 9th and 10th. Go and check that out. Especially the Legends Museum and the Strap Tank down there. Phenomenal place to go.
Strap Tank.
Yeah.
My buddy Mike D, who needs to get up here and bring some of his amazing beer. Mike's the brewmaster down at Strap Tank.
There you go, Mike.
Good guys for sure.
Yep, and learn more about the museum up there. And
sounds great.
Yeah, and just help us out.
Keep up the good work, brother. Good to see you, man. All the best.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, quick break. We got lots more show. We got Nuge, we got weather, we got music from the oh so cool bag lady, and other stuff. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.